Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. This is Missar and you'll be discovering social studies with me. The subjects that I'll be teaching you all on this channel will be world history, US history, African American history, US government, psychology, sociology, philosophy, and human geography. Now that's a lot of subjects and content to go over, and don't worry, I know it might be overwhelming, but I'll explain to you later on how I'm going to be breaking all those concepts down. First, I just want to start this off by letting you guys know how I teach, and I teach using what's called Bloom's taxonomy. The key thing about Bloom's taxonomy is it's a pyramid, as you see, right? And the very first thing that you have to do when building that pyramid is build the foundation of it and start off with remember, retain and recall information. First, students need the core vocabulary, facts, and concepts before they can think deeply, and they need a clear base of knowledge to work from. Next, let's go to understand deeply. So once the foundation is there, the next step is making sure students actually understand the material, not just repeat it. That means explaining ideas clearly, making connections, and showing how concepts fit together. Next, let's go to apply correctly. After understanding a concept, students should be able to use it. This means taking what they know and applying it to examples, questions, situations, or new contexts within social studies. Next on our list, we go up the pyramid of content mastery. Students must begin breaking ideas apart. They look at relationships, causes, patterns, perspectives, and structures so they can understand how and why something works the way it does. Next up on our list is evaluate with evidence. From there, students move into judgment and reasoning. They need to learn to make claims, weigh evidence, compare interpretations, and support conclusions with proof rather than opinion alone. And then lastly, to master the content, you have to create strong arguments. At the highest level, students use everything they have learned to build something of their own. That might mean forming an argument, defending a position, or creating a thoughtful explanation rooted in evidence and logic. And the golden rule of my teaching is this: we do not stop at memorization, we aim for mastery. Now, to talk to you guys about how I build the foundation, there are important aspects to how I do that. First things first is I focus on big ideas, not random facts. So instead of memorizing scattered details, I organize information around major social studies themes. This helps students see how societies function as systems rather than viewing information as disconnected facts, and I'm all about structure. Next up is understanding social studies through 3 questions. I break down complex social studies topics by answering 3 key questions. What is happening? Why is it happening? And why does it matter? This approach helps students move beyond memorizing information and instead understand the systems, patterns, and relationships that shape societies. By linking ideas through cause and effect relationships, students can see how institutions, economic choices, geographic conditions, or human behavior influence the way societies function and change. I also highlight the most important terms and concepts. I highlight certain key terms and concepts that drive social development, such as people, places, and events, emphasizing that these key concepts allow students to quickly identify the central forces shaping a society. Building a logical narrative of how societies work. So each idea connects to the next, so students can see the bigger picture of how societies develop, change, and interact. This approach allows students to understand not just historical events, but also economic systems, political structures, cultural beliefs, and geographic influence, etc. The result of all of this, students move beyond memorization and begin to understand how societies function, why changes occur, and how different forces shape the world around them. So if you're interested in my mission and want to support the work I'm doing, you can follow me in a few places. You can connect with me on LinkedIn, Samuel Ian Missar, where I share ideas about teaching, education, and social studies. You could also follow me on Instagram at Mr. Missar, where I'll be posting classroom insights, teaching strategies, and resources for students and educators. If you want more structured materials and resources, check out my website. The link is in the description. And if you don't have time to watch my YouTube videos, then you can listen to my Spotify podcast, Discovering Social Studies with Mr. Missar. My goal with these platforms is to help make social studies clearer, deeper, and more meaningful. Following helps me continue expanding my mission and bringing in thoughtful social studies education to a wider audience. Thank you all so much and have a nice day.